You cannot survive in Thailand without apps. You can't order food, you can't have a taxi, you can't pay for anything because Thailand runs on apps. And if you don't know which ones to download before you land here, you are screwed. And those apps will not just save you money, you will look like you are local. Thailand is mobile-first economy. Everything runs through apps. Cash is becoming less and less popular. Credit cards are available, but locals don't really use them. And if you don't have apps, you will pay tourist prices for everything. Hi everyone, I'm Artem. I've been living in Thailand for a few years already and selling properties to foreigners here. And I downloaded every app. And now I can for sure tell you which ones are worth downloading. Before we dive into the apps, please hit the subscribe button to know more about Thailand and about life of foreigners in Thailand. When you land in the new country, first thing you need is transportation. This is where ride-hailing apps take place. Uber is not available in Thailand, so the biggest application for ride-hailing here is Grab. What you can do with Grab? Actually, it's a super app and you can do much more than finding a transportation. I will speak a little bit more about that later on, but in general, in the transportation, you can book a Grab, which is perfectly same thing as Uber, for example, or you can book a motorbike taxi, also a very budget-friendly and fast mean of transport. So if you need to go around the city, for example, not from the airport, bike is the way to go, and all the locals use bikes. Another alternative to Grab is the application called Bolt. This is more or less the same. The prices could be more favorable, but if you are very budget conscious, I would suggest that you check both apps before you actually book a car. So sometimes Bolt is cheaper, sometimes Grab is cheaper, so just pick the one you like more. There is one more alternative to Grab and Bolt, the application called InDrive. So it's a little bit different. In its heart, it's the same application where you book a car, but you have an ability to negotiate on the prices. You can really find a great deal negotiating with the drivers. If you are looking for the best deal, download Grab, Bolt, and InDrive and check your pricing before you book with one of them. Another app worth considering is Via Bus. It shows you the actual timings for the on-the-ground public transportation of Thailand, or mainly Bangkok. If you want to experience local buses, that's the application you can have. But frankly, I rarely use buses in Bangkok, and I prefer to go with Grab, either car, or even better with a motorbike. And it's much more time efficient versus the car because traffic in Thailand, especially in Bangkok, can get crazy. Actually, I did a separate video about comparing different regions of Thailand. I will put it here, so check it if you're interested. There is one app that helps you with the underground transportation in Thailand, TSMRT app, but frankly, I don't see the point of downloading it. So Google Maps, that's perfectly enough. They know all the lines, all the subways. This one I would skip. Folks, drop a comment in the section below which is your favorite transportation app, whether it's Grab, whether it's Uber, maybe Lyft. Let me know. I'm really curious. Now, my favorite, food delivery. As you can imagine, there are more than one app for the food delivery because food is a big topic in Thailand. What might happen that you find one food delivery app, you download it, you use it for weeks, and then you realize that there are other apps with better selection, better prices, or better services. So again, it's time to explore several apps for the same matter. First is Grab. So Grab has a dedicated section for food delivery, which is called Grab Food, and you can use it within the same Grab application that you downloaded for your ride-hailing services. You can order from restaurants and from supermarkets through the Grab Food. As for the cost, so usually the prices of the meals itself is the same as if you would go to the restaurant, but usually you need to pay a tiny fee for the delivery itself. It's less than $2, so pretty affordable. The great service, super fast. I use it almost every day. Next one is Food Panda. Actually, the same delivery service from thousands of restaurants again, but sometimes they have nice offers better than Grab has. Pro tip, same as with the transportation part, if you're in a budget, just check both apps before ordering from the same restaurants and you might get a better price in one of them. One more app here is Lineman. Lineman is part of the huge, probably #1 messaging app in Thailand, which is called Line. And it's more, I would say, local focused service. So actually it's the same app where you can order from restaurants or from the supermarkets. But first, for setup, you will need a Line account. So you download Line, you register with your phone number, and then you are good to go with ordering food through Line. Food is my favorite topic, But now it's time for the toughest, that's payments. Why is that important? Because in Thailand, you might want to use your credit card, but half of the places or restaurants don't accept any means of plastic. You have to grab a lot of cash anywhere you go, which is not that convenient. While at the same time, locals use local QR codes to pay for everything. So first, application is a little bit tricky and it will require a Thai bank account. But if you have one, this is the most easiest mean of payment. Again, I use it like 5-10 times a day, paying for anything through PromptPay. So PromptPay is a local system where you scan the QR code of the seller with your mobile phone and you just transfer money to them. And the reason it's so popular because the seller fees are much lower versus, for example, a credit card. So this system is completely free for you as a buyer, but to use it, you will need a Thai bank account. Still, if you have one, that's your single payment application that you will ever need in Thailand. If you don't have a Thai bank account, the good alternative will be True e-wallet. It comes as an app as well, and it's part of the huge Thai mobile operator with the same name, True. You download True, you register, you connect your credit card or debit card to your account, and you are good to go scanning QR codes in a lot of places across Thailand. This is not that popular as, for example, PromptPay, with which you can pay anywhere. But with True, you can pay in a lot of places, like, for example, 7-Eleven or some supermarkets. The coverage of True, I would say like 50-60% of the sellers. But again, a nice alternative to bring in cash with you anywhere you go. One more option is Rabbit Line Pay. We already discussed Line and Lineman. Here you can create another e-wallet. And usually it's connected to the transportation card in Bangkok, so you can use it for paying for the subway. But I guess this one is not that essential, but again, why not to give it a try? And probably if you've been traveling a lot through Asia, and especially you've been to China, I guess you have Alipay. I can't say it's the most popular payment method, but again, if you go to a 7-Eleven or to a shopping mall or something like that, they will definitely accept Alipay. So if you have one, you can use it across Thai merchants as well. Few more useful apps I suggest you download if you plan to have a great vacation or a great trip to Thailand. So first up is Line. Again, I think you've heard this name already a few times, but now I'm speaking about Line as a messenger. I would say that SMS or iMessage or WhatsApp or anything like that is not that popular in Thailand. The messaging app of Thailand is definitely Line. And of course, the Line app is free. Next one is Google Maps. This is the perfect application to find your way around. It knows the transportation routes, it knows the cities very well, it has all the places you can imagine with reviews. So again, a very nice option to explore the city and to find a place to eat or find the direction to your next destination. If you don't have local internet, you can download Map to use it offline, so you are not bothered finding Wi-Fi, for example. So Google Maps, definitely a go. Next one is important, and it also comes from Google. And the app is Google Translate. Of course, in big cities and in tourist places, a lot of local folks speak English, but if you go to a rural area or you go to a very local restaurant, or if you just got unlucky and you need to discuss something with the taxi driver or police officer, this is where Google Translate might help, because not everyone speaks English, or some people are just shy of speaking English. Also, Google Translate might help you with, for example, restaurant menu translation if it doesn't come in English. Next app is Lazada. Lazada is the Amazon of Thailand. So if you need anything, and I mean like anything at all, you can order it on Lazada. And if you're in Bangkok, I guess next day or even the same day, you will have what you've ordered. 5 minutes of downloading and registering in the apps will save you months of frustration. And the nice add-on, you will look like you've been living here for ages. Subscribe if you want more Thailand life hacks that can save you thousands and thousands of Thai baht every month. And if by any chance you need help navigating Thai real estate market, there is a link in the description below. My team or myself, we will be happy to help you finding the right property for you. Thank you for watching. Check those videos, and I'll see you in the next one.